एटीट्यूड से देखो 20 साल पहले
Okay, then in that case, I would like to invite Mr. Mohan himself.
Very good, very good, very good.
Proceed with the evening.
We have been friends for nearly, but the kind of movies he made, whether you look at Earth or you look at Janam, you look at Aski.
Mohan, they're launching your book.
Okay. But I must say, I really admire this man.
Thank you.
And for whatever he has been as a man, as a maker. Thank you very much for coming. And please give him a message.
Okay?
Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. अच्छा.
Give it away, comes back to you.
पहले खोले आप.
Arrange कर ले आप. कर ले. Packing होती है, इसका भी इसको पे.
मोबाइल वाले बाबा हाँ फिर से नीचे राजा फिर से नीचे डॉट बनी
The Zodiac Grill at the Taj Mahal Hotel.
Oh my God.
The steward of Taj's French restaurant eyed Akash, clad in a pair of black jeans and a blue jacket over a sweatshirt, with a little disapproval. But he was careful not to show it. Zenobia was a regular here. He pulled out the chair for her. Akash pulled out his own chair opposite. This large menu reminds me of the catalogue of a show I was invited to last month. Akash grinned. Which one? Queenie Ramani's. What about it? It's disproportionately large. And she? Oh, nothing. But his opinion about Queenie was clear negative. Zenobia smiled, but didn't tell him that she had often acquired Queenie's work and resold it to her clients while doing their decor. But sir, please let me go. This is really awkward.
No, it's okay. I'm loving your discovery. Hold the book otherwise.
You can feel my vibration. Queenie's paintings hung on the walls of the high society big spenders. She knew Akash was right. Queenie was a fad created with paid articles in society magazines and reviews of the art critics. She had even done an installation for an industrialist who paid her a bomb. There was some talk about her one-night stand with the tycoon. Oh my God, this is really scandalous. I think I know this person. Tell me about your paintings, Akash asked. She took a packet of Marlboros out of her leather bag. Birkin offered one. Leather bag Birkin offered one to, oh my God, one to Akash and placed another between her lips. The steward quickly lit her cigarette, then moved the flame near Akash and asked, "A cocktail before dinner?" Akash looked at her. "Zenobia?" Zenobia said, "Call me Zen." Looking respectfully at Zenobia, the steward added, "May I suggest a Sazerac?" "Oh yes, I love one." "And you, sir?" Zenobia, Zen, may we have a, what? Cru Claus. Dumasil Blanc de Blanc, brew. That's it.
That's it. Thank you.
Yeah, now can I take
About this book. Tell me which one is true.
Both are rumors.
Deva. Which one is true? Okay, I know Mohan. I'm meeting him for the first time today. We have mostly communicated on Facebook. So, yeah, and I believe, WhatsApp, you've written a script which is similar to the Sheena Bora case, which happened to be similar. I read somewhere.
No, I worked on a script and it was finished in the month of May last year. And in the month of June, when the Sheena Bora story erupted, I said, here is a case of life imitating cinema. And how did this happen? It was bizarre that the similarities were startlingly similar. So it's nothing, I mean, we did not even.
Yeah, it's incidental, it just happened, right?
Yeah, it just happened because the dysfunctional family, to the point of what finally the world woke up to, was already embedded in my narrative. So that's all, but it's nothing to do, it was not kind of anywhere fashioned from that incident.
So since the Sheena Bora case and the Hima Patel cases happened, next whichever high profile murder is happening?
Well, I think I was leaving my daughter Pooja's office at around 5 to 7, making sure that I come here by 7:45. And she told me, I think Papa, you're doing the sweetest thing by going for Mohan Deep's book launch, because he was the only guy who supported me when this controversy erupted about the body paint. So now when you burn into people's memory, when they feel vulnerable, especially in the society which pretends to be very upright and very moral, and it takes sadistic delight in kind of savaging you. You remember those few very brave people in the media, actually, who have the balls to stand up and protect you from the so-called wrath which is unleashed on you. So, on behalf of my daughter, I thank you for what you did, Mohan. It is the story of the lion and that guy who pulled out the thorn from the lion's foot and comes back to haunt me. It's a good deed that is done, always resonates through time. Well, coming to your writing, I was shocked to know that you wrote 10 books. In this age and time when you are on the Twitter ban of 140 characters, to sit down and write 500 words is a phenomenal task. So anybody who puts pen to paper and writes is an extraordinary individual, because I think the most solitary of all acts is to write. And I think our industry suffers from what is called the narrative starvation. And that is because we talk about films, stories, we don't write stories. We talk about scripts, we don't write scripts. So I think Mohan has dared to excavate lives of icons in the past. Madhubala, Meena Kumari ji, rubbed Rekha ji the wrong way. So he has metaphor. So I think you have always had this kind of tendency to gravitate on the wrong side, as they say, of the street. But that's what brings both of us together in Renaissance. So I think this book, obviously, when she was reading that strange name of the wine, which even I struggled with, indicates that you have really gone into the life of the rich and the super rich. And you have a good-looking model on the cover, and Color Me Rich has the fragrance of a blockbuster, and it's going to climb the charts higher and higher and higher. And we will make sure that every individual who walks out from here tweets about it and raves about it, even if you have not read more than 2 lines in your bloody life. So I think congratulations, and it's very heartening to see you still on the crease, daring, bearing, and saying I won't stop because as life doesn't have a full stop, the spirit of Mohandeep will not have a full stop. I'm certain about that. Well done, Mohan. Congratulations.
All of you to come for coming here and sharing my joy of release of the book. Now we can be free for drinks and chat or whatever. Thank you.
Please raise your hand and we'll make sure the mic reaches you.
कि मोहनदीप इज स्वाइन इफ यू रिमेंबर, और उसको प्रचार में आपने काफी उसको पब्लिसिटी भी दी गई थी। इस बार क्या कुछ नया कर रहे हैं फिल्म को प्रचारित करने के लिए? इफ यू रिमेंबर दोस लाइंस,
Yeah, certainly.
सो व्हाट यू आर डूइंग दिस टाइम?
Can you not come here and talk?
शम्मी कपूर ने आपको गाली देते हुए कहा था मोहनदीप इज स्वाइन।
Oh. So you are
तो अब क्या अपना
no, you are beginning to grill me. And I'll tell you what. See, I interviewed Shami Kapoor when I was doing a book on. I interviewed Shami Kapoor.
Refrain from talking about people who are not on comments last night. He's one of the icons who has entertained us, but since you asked a question, he is obliged to answer, but if he can refrain from
Can be wonderful. Let's represent it. Let's avoid it.
ये सवाल अगर आप पूछते बिना शमी जी के रेफरेंस से तो सही रहता, क्योंकि क्या है कि हम कोई है नहीं हमारे बीच में उनकी बात करना, उनका जिक्र करना।
पब्लिसिटी में उनका बाकायदा पूरा नाम अपना इस्तेमाल किया जाता था, इसलिए मैं पूछा।
किन्होंने? आपने?
मैंने बताऊंगा।
अच्छा।
कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी। देखिए क्या हुआ था कि जब मैंने मधुबाला की बुक लिखी तो उस समय शमी कपूर की इंटरव्यू ली। शमी कपूर ने मुझे जो बातें बताई वो बातें टेप रिकॉर्डर पे थी। He told me कि दिलीप कुमार used to go to meet Madhubala. He used to spend night with her and he used to go through Shami Kapoor's makeup room, spend a night overnight every time. He would travel from Bombay to Pune. और शमी कपूर ने मुझे ऐसा बताया, इट वॉज ऑन टेप, और मैंने वो टेप जो है वो फेथफुली अपने बुक में काम में लाई। उसके बावजूद भी दिस मैन ट्राइड टू डिनाई इट, एंड व्हेन आई थ्रू द टेप रिकॉर्डर ऑन हिज टेप, ही कॉल्ड मी एज स्वाइन। But I don't want to really go into it. He is no more, Madhubala is no more. Let's not go into it.
मैं इस किताब की बात करूँ तो ये इसके कैरेक्टर कहाँ से लिए गए हैं? क्योंकि आप खुद भी पेंटर है, यहाँ पे पेंटर की बात की गई है, तो क्या ये आपकी अपनी बात कही जाएगी इसमें?
And this is why I have taken the character of a painter. Because
Is this character inspired from you?
Now I'll say one thing to you. I can't hear you properly from here. I have a problem, so if you can comment and
Is this inspired by your life, he's saying? Is this book inspired by your life as a painter?
No, not of course not. It's not. There may be some similarity between the character and me, but the book is not inspired from my life. It's a romantic book. It's a sensitive romantic story. There is a murder, but there is no murder mystery about it.
सर, क्या आप इस फिल्म को अडैप्ट करना चाहेंगे इस बुक को ऐसी फिल्म में?
मोहनदीप को पब्लिसिटी देने के लिए जरूर करना चाहूँगा, क्योंकि दोस्त है हमारे। अगर ये हमारे कहने से इनकी पब्लिसिटी में कुछ बढ़ोतरी होती है और ब्लॉकबस्टर के स्टेटस की तरफ ये किताब जाती, तो आप यू आर फ्री टू से महेश बट वांट्स टू अडैप्ट दिस फॉर स्क्रीन। लेट अस गेट अ लिटिल बेयर विद ईच अदर।
आप किस तरह की बुक्स पढ़ना पसंद करते हैं?
मैं मेरा इंटरव्यू बाद में कर लीजिए, मोहनदीप साहब की पुस्तक का लॉन्च है। My hands are full, but if it helps Mohandeep to sell the book, you're free to.
Any other questions?
Do we have any more questions from the media?
Look straight, sir. Sir, book थोड़ा नीचे रखिए please. मोहन सर सामने. सर थोड़ा close आइए please. Sir, सामने please.
Sir, you ready?
Sir, सामने please.
Thank you.
Sir, wait. Sir, सामने please.